It's so nice to see you again. You became unconscious after awakening to your power. It's nothing to worry about, though. So just relax. By the way, I see that it was Orpheus that heeded your calling. That power is called a persona. It is a manifestation of your psyche. It may take some time to fully comprehend. A persona is a facet of your personality that surfaces as you react to external stimuli. You can think of it as a mask that protects you as you brave many hardships. That being said, your power is still weak. When you use your persona ability, you must channel your inner strength. The ability evolves as you develop your social links, your emotional ties with others. The stronger your social links, the more powerful your persona ability. Please remember that. Now then, time marches on in your world. I shouldn't keep you here any longer. Next time we meet, you will come here of your own accord. Until then, farewell.
You're awake. How do you feel? Thank goodness you finally came to. How much sleep do you need? It's been a whole week. I was so worried about you. Oh yeah, this is Tatsumi Memorial Hospital. It's just a short walk from the station. The doctor couldn't find anything wrong with you. He said you were just exhausted. But you kept sleeping and sleeping. You know how worried I was? I'm sorry I couldn't do anything. Even though I was supposed to protect you, But your power, it was amazing. You mean the shadows? They're what we're fighting against. And the power you used, we call it persona. We'll explain everything later. I'm sorry I didn't tell you before. I wanted to tell you that I'm sort of like you. My dad died in an accident when I was little. My mom and I aren't exactly on good terms. You're all alone too, right? To be honest, I already know about your past. But it didn't seem fair, so I wanted you to know about mine. It was back in '99. There was a big explosion in the area. Supposedly, my dad died in the blast, but nobody really knows what happened. He was working in a lab run by the Kirijo group. So, I'm hoping that if I stick around long enough, I'll find out something. That's why I'm going to Gekukan High, and why I was there when this happened to you. Of course, I panicked and wasn't much help. It was my first time fighting them too. I'm sorry. You wouldn't have to go through all this if I wasn't such a coward. Really? But still. Here I am telling you all this the minute you wake up. While I was waiting, I thought to myself, I've been hiding so many things from him. As soon as he wakes up, I'll tell him the truth. So, thanks for listening. I've been wanting to share that story with someone for a long time. All right, I'm gonna get going. I'll let the others know you woke up. Take it easy, okay? Be a good patient. And don't hesitate to call the nurse. I'm sure she'll take good care of you. Bye.
Ah, there you are. I'm glad that you're okay. The reason I asked you here is because I needed to talk to you. Please, have a seat. Oh, before that, I believe I mentioned him earlier, but this is Akihiko.
How you doing?
Okay, let me start off by asking you this. Would you believe me if I said that a day consists of more than 24 hours?
Do you remember the night you came here? You had to have noticed the signs. The streetlights went out, nothing was working, there were coffins everywhere. Didn't it feel like you were in a different time? That's the dark hour, a time period hidden between one day and the next.
It occurs each night as the clock strikes 12. It'll happen tonight and every night to come.
Normal people don't realize it, since they're all sleeping inside their coffins. But that's not what makes the dark hour so interesting. You saw those creatures. We call them shadows. They only appear during the dark hour and attack anyone not in a coffin. It's our job to defeat them. Sounds exciting, huh?
Akihiko, why are you always like that? You just got hurt the other day.
Now, he does his work well. Long story short, we're the Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad, SEAS for short. On paper, we're classified as a school club, but in reality, this group is dedicated to defeating the shadows. Mitsuru is the leader. I'm the club advisor.
A shadow feeds on the mind of its prey. The victim becomes a living corpse. They're responsible for most of the incidents on the news, if not all of them. Unfortunately, the police can't do anything during the dark hour.
Although rare, there are those who can function during the dark hour. Some may even awaken to a power that enables them to fight the shadows. That's Persona, the power you used the other night. The shadows can only be defeated by Persona users, which means it's all up to you guys.
What he's trying to say is, we want you to join us. We've prepared an evoker for you. We'd like you to lend us your strength.
I was afraid you'd say no. Welcome aboard.
Thank you so much. I'm really glad. Oh, I almost forgot. About your room assignment. Why don't you just stay here, in your current room? I don't know what the holdup is, but I guess it worked out in the end.
Hold up. Wasn't that... Oh, never mind. It doesn't matter anymore.
Hi, how are you? I'm always with you. Soon, the end will come. I remembered, so I thought I should tell you. The end of everything. But to be honest, I don't really know what it is. Oh, looks like you've awakened to your power. And an unusual power it is. A power that takes many forms. yet is bound by none. It may prove to be your salvation, depending... Do you remember when we first met? I expect you to honor your commitment. I'll be watching you, even if you forget about me. Okay then, see you later.
Hey, it's me. Can you come down here? Okay, he's here now, so what's this all about?
There's someone I want to introduce. Hey, hurry up.
Hold your horses. This is freaking heavy.
Junpei? Why is he here? Wait, don't tell me.
This is Junpei Iori from Class 2F. He'll be staying here as of today.
What's up?
He's staying here? You've got to be kidding me.
I bumped into him the other night. He has the potential, but he just awakened to it recently. I told him about us, and he agreed to help.
You have the potential? For real?
He found me crying like a baby at the convenience store, surrounded by a bunch of coffins. I don't remember much, but man, that's embarrassing. He said that's, you know, completely normal in the beginning. Like being confused and not remembering anything. Did you guys know that? Big deal. It happens to everyone else. But man, I was shocked to find out about you guys. I had no idea. I'm glad I'm not the only one. It could get kind of lonely, you know? I'll bet you're stoked too, right? Having me join?
Huh? Yeah.
Well, enough with the introductions. I think we're about ready.
We're gonna go do something? Sweetness!
With this many people, we can start exploring that place.
You mean Tartarus?
Tartarus? What's that? Sounds like toothpaste.
We believe we can find the reason for the dark hour there.
I hope so.
The chairman will give us the details tomorrow night, so be ready.
I thought I was gonna fall asleep in there.
Can I have a minute? Come to the lounge when you get back to the dorm. I have something to tell everyone.
Oh, are we having that talk?
I'll save the details for later. See you there.
Wow, she didn't waste any time leaving.
She's probably busy with things like student council.
Ooh, Yucatan! Do I sense some hostility?
Well, it's not that I don't like her. She's just...
Okay, everybody's here. I'd like your undivided attention. For a long time, Mitsuru and Akihiko were the only persona users we had. But that number recently jumped to 5. Therefore, starting tonight at 12 a.m., I'd like to commence the exploration of Tartarus.
Sorry, I asked this yesterday, but what's this Tartarus thing again?
You haven't seen it, Junpei?
It's no surprise, since it only appears during the dark hour.
The dark hour?
Just like the shadows. Interesting, huh? And it's the perfect place for us to train. You can think of it as a shadow nest.
Whoa. Their nest, huh?
But, Senpai, what about your injury?
Since Akihiko hasn't fully recovered yet, he'll only come as far as the entrance.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I'm sure he won't complain, as long as you don't go too far in. Since we're dealing with shadows, Tartarus isn't something we can avoid.
Relax, I've got your backs.
I'm not so sure about this.
What about you, Mr. Chairman?
I'll stay here. As you know, I can't summon a persona.
This is it? This is the place? Why here?
Just wait a few minutes. It's almost midnight.
This is Tartarus, the labyrinth that reveals itself during the dark hour.
Labyrinth? What are you talking about? What happened to our school?
Once the dark hour passes, everything returns to normal.
This is the nest you were talking about? But why? Why'd our school turn into a giant tower? You don't know either?
No.
I'm sure it's complicated. Who cares anyway? It's not like it would change our minds about fighting.
Well, maybe now we'll find out. Mitsuru and I have only gone in to take a peek. This'll be our first time exploring it. Exciting, isn't it? There has to be some sort of clue in here about the dark hour.
Akihiko, I respect your enthusiasm, but you won't be accompanying us today.
I know, you don't have to remind me.
Whoa. It's just as cool on the inside.
But it sure is creepy.
This is only the entrance. The labyrinth lies beyond the doorway at the top of the stairs.
First, we'll have you three get a feel for this place. Why don't you go have a look around?
What? By ourselves?
We're not asking you to go very far. And I'll be feeding you information from here.
So you two didn't plan on coming in the first place?
That's right. We're also going to appoint a leader to make any necessary decisions.
For real? One of us? Oh, me, pick me.
You're in charge.
But wait, why him? He doesn't look like a leader.
But he has fought them before.
Seriously?
That's true, but there's another reason. You two. Can you summon your persona without any difficulties like he can?
Yeah, of course I can.
I think so.
These are shadows we're talking about here. Without your persona, you're screwed.
I'm aware of that.
I've been waiting for you. The time has come for you to wield your power. The tower that you are about to venture into. How did it come to be? For what purpose does it exist? Regrettably, you are not yet capable of answering these questions. That is why you must be made aware of the nature of your power. Your power is unique. It's like the number 0. It's empty, but at the same time holds infinite possibilities. You, my boy, are able to possess multiple personas and summon them as needed. And when you have defeated your enemies, you will see the faces of possibility before you. There may be times when they are difficult to grasp, but do not fear. Seize what you have earned. Your power will grow accordingly. Be sure to keep that in mind. My spare time will soon be scarce. But please, come again of your own accord. I'll tell you then about my true role, the manner in which I can best assist you. Until then, farewell.
Hey, are you all right?
Yeah, what's up? You look like a zombie.
Huh? What door?
Man, are you loco?
Have you been nodding off? You seem kind of out of it.
Dude, you're supposed to be our leader. Get your head in the game.
Come on, let's go.
So, this is it, huh?
I hope I don't get lost.
Can you all hear me?
Whoa, is that you, Senpai?
I'll be providing audio backup from here on out.
Wait, you mean you can see inside here?
It's my persona's ability. I'd like to join you, but the structure of Tartarus changes from day to day. That's why outside support is imperative.
Well, that makes me feel a whole lot better.
Now, based on your current location, you can expect to encounter enemies at any minute. They shouldn't be too tough, but proceed with caution. Practice makes perfect.
Right.
Got it. Why is she always like that?
Takaba has informed me about your power, but nevertheless, you have minimal combat experience. Would you like me to explain the basics of battle? The primary offensive options available to you in battle are attack and skill. Attack corresponds to the weapon you've equipped, while skill relates to your persona's abilities. Those skills consume either stamina or spiritual power. They tend to have a greater effect. Use whichever option best suits the situation. Keep attacking until you've defeated the enemy, but pay careful attention to your stamina. That's it for now. Did you get all that? Okay, then I want you to defeat the enemy before you. Try using both the skill and attack options. Yes, the enemy is vulnerable.
Here's a chance.
Attack!
Let's get him! Get back here, you son of a...
What a stunning victory! Now's a good time for me to explain about attack properties, which are important to consider during battle. Do you want to know more? Nearly every type of attack is associated with a particular property. For example, swords can be used to do slash attacks, while bows are used to do pierce attacks. Skills, on the other hand, have different properties. Bufu, for instance, indicates an ice attack. Now, most enemies are vulnerable to certain types of attacks. In other words, they have weaknesses. A fire skill will deal greater damage to an enemy that's weak against fire. With my power, I can analyze an enemy to determine its weaknesses and strengths. That falls under tactics. Do you follow? The enemies you're facing have a weakness that you can exploit. Why don't you give it a try?
Couldn't finish it
Two
off.
enemies remain. Don't get careless.
Defeat it!
One more. A wisely chosen attack.
Here's our chance for an all-out attack! Let me at him!
You have the potential to grow even stronger. Were you able to exploit the enemy's weakness in the last battle? If you didn't already notice, doing so will also grant you an additional attack. Would you like more detail? An enemy will lose its balance if you exploit its weakness or land a critical hit. This will give you the opportunity to perform an additional action. In other words, you'll get to do one more thing. You can keep attacking the same enemy, or if you prefer, attack a different target. And if you succeed in knocking another enemy off balance, then you can act yet again. Which means you can remain on the offensive for as long as you can keep this up. This strategy is essential to securing victory. However, remember this. An enemy that's already lost its balance cannot be knocked off balance again. You can't knock down someone who's lying on the ground, right? Now, to knock an enemy off balance, you need to know its weaknesses. So don't hesitate to ask me for an analysis. I'll be sure to share the results with the others as well. Got it? Then proceed with the battle. Use what you've learned to quickly dispose of the enemy. You struck the enemy's weak point. You attacked the enemy's weak point. One more! You attacked the enemy's weak point.
Here's our chance for an all-out attack! Let me at him!
Keep up the good work. There is a better way to defeat all of your enemies in battle than to attack them individually. You can perform an all-out attack. Would you care to hear more about this? When enemies are thrown off balance, they become vulnerable. An all-out attack will allow your entire team to attack simultaneously. Your enemies will be unable to defend against it. It's a very reliable method of attack. Whether or not you want to perform an all-out attack is up to you. But remember, you cannot perform it when you're alone. So if you want to have it in your arsenal, make sure your team is comprised of at least 2 members. That's all you need to know about all-out attacks. Do you understand what I've just explained to you? Then, that concludes the basics of battle. But there's one last thing I need to tell you. Shadows become stronger the further you advance. If you don't think you can win a battle, retreat at once. There may be times, however, when an escape will be impossible. This battle is one of those times. Good luck. Attack again! Nice! A wisely chosen attack. One more! You exploited the enemy's weakness. Attack again.
Here's our chance for an all-out attack! Let me at him!
Keep up the good work. Welcome back. So, how was it? I see. Well, if you gained confidence, that's the best thing you could have achieved.
Wow, I never knew I had that kind of power. We kicked some ass. But damn, I'm beat.
That's because you were bouncing around like a little kid.
Yeah, you look pretty tired yourself, Yucatan.
I'm still trying to catch my breath, actually.
That's the effect of the dark hour. You'll become fatigued more easily. Don't worry, though. You'll adapt. But I'm surprised. You all did much better than I expected. At this rate, they'll catch up to you in no time, Akihiko.
We'll see about that.
That concludes the main portion of today's assembly. Next, we'll hear a word from the Student Council. Please welcome the new president, Mitsuru Kirijo, from Class 3D.
Thank you.
So, she did get elected. Well, I guess she is the most popular girl in school.
You can say that again. There's like some kind of aura around her. Besides, this school's owned by the Kirijo group, right?
Yeah, I try not to think about that.
As I begin my term as Student Council President, I'd like to share with you my vision for this coming year. It is my firm belief that each of us must accept the responsibility of bettering our school. However, change cannot occur without sustained effort and an unprecedented level of commitment. That is why we must restructure our daily lives to accommodate this lofty goal. I'd like each of you to dig deeply into your well of motivation and reevaluate your convictions. To imagine a bold new future without losing sight of the realities around you. That is the key. I'm certain that many of you have your own visions of the future. For us to reap the full benefits of our education, your participation, ideas, and enthusiasm are essential. Thank you.
Dang, that was freaking amazing. So, do you have any idea what you just said? Dude, you're such a rebel.
Look! It's Akihiko-senpai! Where? Oh, there he is!
Have you noticed how popular Akihiko-san is with the ladies? Man, take a look at that. I didn't used to talk to him much, but now I've got a good excuse. I know he's the captain of the boxing team, but who would have thought he'd be such a chick magnet? I mean, come on. You don't even see girls flock like that on TV. I wonder where they're going.
Wait for us!
Hey, are you guys free this afternoon?
Hell yeah! What you got in mind?
I want the two of you to meet me at Polonia Mall. You know where it is, right? I'll be at the police station. See you there.
The police station? You mean we're not hanging out with your friends?
Who, these girls? I don't even know their names. They talk so much they give me a headache. Anyway, I'm gonna head out. Don't keep me waiting.
Oh, why can't he be more friendly? But that's what makes him so cool.
Man, how can he not know their names? I mean, seriously, just look at them. Ah, well, let's go.
Thank you, sir. Oh, these are the guys I was talking about earlier. I was waiting for you guys. This is Officer Kurosawa. He helps keep our squad well equipped. And this is from Ikutsuki-san.
Really? Sweet!
You can't fight empty-handed, so find something you like. Officer Kurosawa has connections. But these things still cost money.
Of course they do. Nothing in life is free.
I realize that. Well, I'll see you later. Thanks again.
I've been informed about you two. My job is to maintain peace in this city, regardless of the circumstances. I'm just an ordinary police officer, but it doesn't take a genius to know something strange is going on here. I'm only doing what I think is right.
We'll now begin this morning's assembly. First, our principal has some words he'd like to share with you. Please give him a warm welcome.
Thank you.
What's the deal with the assembly? You think it's about the recent incidents?
Who cares? The principal doesn't know anything about the shadows anyway. I just hope this doesn't take too long.
I know. His speeches always drag.
Today, I'd like to tell you about my vision for this school year. As you are aware, strange incidents have been reported on the news lately. It is my firm belief that none of you are involved. However, if we want to better our school, then we all need to accept responsibility for change. Dig deep down inside and tap into your imaginations. But don't lose touch with reality. As they say, there's no use crying over spilt milk. This is the key to reaping all the rewards that school has to offer.
Wait a minute. Doesn't this remind you of Mitsuru Senpai's speech?
Yeah, you're right. What's up with that? FYI, Akihiko-san's at the hospital getting a checkup. He called me earlier and asked me to bring him something. Yep, he knows who to count on.
He only asked you because you don't have anything else to do after school.
Hey, I resent that.
I'm just kidding. So, what do you want you to bring?
The class roster for 2E.
What's he want that for? Well, I don't have practice today, so I'll go with you. You're coming too, right? Cool.
Wait a minute.
What? Is there a problem?
Well, it was me he asked. Is Akihiko-senpai... in this room, by any chance?
What are all of you guys doing here?
We came to see you. But it doesn't look like anything's wrong with you.
I'm just here for a checkup.
Is that it, Aki?
Yeah, thanks.
I don't have time for this shit.
Who was that?
A friend from school, sort of. You know how the number of apathy syndrome cases have been increasing? Well, he knows a few people who are suffering from it, so I was asking him about it. Hey, Junpei, did you bring what I asked?
Of course, senpai. You shouldn't move your arm.
Yeah, it's nothing. I've wasted enough time already. I need to get back to my training.
Yeah, Gecko-Khan's golden boy. He was born to be in the ring.
Sometimes I really don't get you.
By the way, senpai, why boxing?
You mean, why did I choose that sport? Well, it's not the sport itself I like. I just wanted to learn how to fight. I know what it's like to feel powerless. And I don't want to feel that way again. Besides, I'm curious to see how strong I can get. It's like a game, only I'm competing against myself.
Well, that's an interesting way of looking at it. You know, I'm into games too.
Yeah, video games.
They're good for hand-eye coordination.
Hi, how have you been? It's been a while. Are you well? 1 week from now, there will be a full moon. Be careful. A new ordeal awaits you. You will encounter one of them. You must prepare for the ordeal, but time is of the essence. I'm sure you're aware of that, of course. I'll come see you again when it's over. Goodbye for now.
You're still at it?
Yeah, you never know when the enemy might appear.
But I thought you couldn't scan outside of Tartarus.
To be honest, I lack the power. Maybe this is the best Penthesilea can do in terms of data gathering. Although, the power of Persona seems to be much broader than I thought. We've even got someone who can switch personas in the middle of battle. There's something special about his ability. It hasn't been that long since his awakening either.
I have to admit, I was surprised too. But in the end, it's up to him whether or not he can reach his full potential.
Huh? It's a shadow.
What? You actually found one?
Wait. Something's not right. The reading is too big. We've never encountered anything like...
You mean it's one of those?
It must be.
Well then, this is gonna be fun. I'll wake up the others.
We're here!
Where is it? I'll rip it a new one.
We've detected a shadow outside of Tartarus. We don't know for sure, but we think it's another big one. We have to defeat any of them we find, as quickly as possible. Most people don't know the Dark Hour exists, but if half the city's destroyed, there will be panic. That must be avoided at all costs.
In other words, we need to kick some ass, right? Well, count me in.
Junpei.
Akihiko, you stay here and wait for the chairman.
What? Are you kidding? I'm going!
You still need to recover. You'll just be a hindrance. They'll fare better than you in your current state. Have faith in them, Akihiko. They're ready. You'll get your chance, but for now, wait for the chairman.
Damn it.
Relax, I've got it covered.
I guess I've got no choice. You're in charge.
Him again?
We're counting on you.
Looks like you're stuck playing leader again. Sucks to be you.
You should let the three of them go first. If you're providing backup out there, you'll need time to get ready, right?
Wait for me in front of the station. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Got it. All right, let's go. Where is she?
She'll be here soon.
There's a full moon tonight. But it looks even creepier during the dark hour.
Huh? What the?
Sorry to keep you waiting. Listen carefully. Tonight, I'll be providing support from here. Everything else is the same. The shadow is currently located inside a monorail not far from the station. To get there, you'll have to walk on the tracks.
Are you serious? Isn't that dangerous?
Don't worry, no electronic equipment is operable during the dark hour, including the monorails.
But your bike...
It's special. Now, if circumstances change, I'll notify you immediately. Let's get started.
Okay.
Let's do this!
peas in the media. Getting jiggy with on fine place, I'm telling you. Anywhere you be, from New York to Siberia. Got up in your own beat and shake it every day. I'ma put it down, grabbing this crown. $1 million on the ground, gonna double up now. 65 to 4 to 3, 2, one more time.
This is it, right?
Can you all hear me?
Yes, I can hear you clearly. We just got here, but I don't see anything out of the ordinary.
The readings are definitely coming from that monorail. Proceed with caution and stay together.
Got it.
My persona's just begging to be used.
Don't look up.
This poor stiff must be a passenger. He's been transmogged, huh? Creepy. So, guys like him don't remember a thing, right? It's probably better that way.
Huh? Wait a minute. We're not at a station, but the doors are wide. Ah!
Damn, it won't open. Ow, my fingers! Will you look at them? They're all jacked up.
What's wrong? What happened?
It looks like we're trapped inside.
It must be the shadow. It knows you're there. Be ready for anything. Proceed with extreme caution.
Roger.
There it is!
Wait. Something's not right. The enemy is acting strangely.
But if we don't go after it, we're gonna lose it!
You're in charge over there. What do you think? I agree. It would be foolish to blindly chase after it.
Who needs your advice? We can beat that thing, no problem. Hell, I'll do it myself.
Junpei, wait!
Watch out! Behind you! Two enemies detected. Roger. I'll attempt to analyze the enemy. One more.
Nice!
Hurry! I'm concerned about Iori.
This is just what the enemy wanted.
We have no choice. You have to go after him, or you'll be picked off one by one.
Oh, damn it, Stupe! What are you thinking?
From what I can tell, he's only a few cars ahead.
Okay, we'll catch up to... Ah! Get out of our way!
Three enemies present. Don't get carried. Yes, excellent attack.
One more!
Roger. I'll attempt to analyze the enemy. Takuba has defeated an enemy. Mon Annalise resulted in failure. Now, strike back. Take the enemy down. Hurry, I'm concerned about Iori.
Junpei!
I've got it under control. Take this, you freak of nature!
enemies present. Don't get careless. Yes, excellent attack. One more! Roger. I'll attempt to analyze the enemy.
There's a way, gang of beats now, face reality. Never be charity. The enemy, your buddy, comes from
Yes, excellent attack. Mon release resulted in failure.
That was easy. See, that's what happens when you don't listen. So, are you all right?
Of course I am. I was doing just fine.
Excuse me?
Be careful, you three. I don't detect any movement, but stay alert.
Whoa, what the? Why are we moving?
It seems the monorail is under the enemy's control.
What do you mean, it seems?
This doesn't look good.
If we can't stop that thing, it'll crash into another train.
What? Oh God, what are we gonna do?
Calm down and listen. I sense a strong presence in the front car. That must be the one we're after. You'll have to defeat it to stop the train.
What kind of messed up ride is this?
Three enemies. Roger. I'll attempt to analyze the enemy. There are two left.
Get him!
There's a way, gang of beats now, face reality. Never be charity. Your buddy comes
The enemy's weakness is... Two enemies remain. Don't get careless. Iori has defeated an enemy.
You're better than I thought.
Who's the man?
Roger. I'll attempt to analyze the enemy. Yes, the enemy is vulnerable.
Nice.
Attack! A wisely chosen attack.
Here's our chance for an all-out attack! Let me at him!
We're short on time. Let's proceed. Two distressed enemies detected.
Just one more!
Not bad, huh? There it is! What the hell? Is this the friggin' boss?
We're in the front car. It's gotta be.
Hurry! I have never seen anything like this.
I can do it!
Reinforcements. How annoying.
I can do it!
The enemy is getting weak. Keep it up. Iori is in danger. Please, really, finish it up. I can do it! Iori is in danger!
Did we make it in time? Hey, why are we still moving?
We're going too fast! We have to put on the brakes or else!
What are you waiting for? There's a train up ahead!
Damn it! I don't know how to stop this thing! Did we stop?
I think so.
Is everybody all right?
Yeah. We're okay. My knees are shaking.
Dude, I'm like drenched in sweat.
I'm so glad you're safe. I'm sorry I couldn't do more on my end. I don't detect any more shadows. You guys did a great job, so come on home.
But how did you know which one was the brake?
Are you shitting me? Whatever. You wanna grab a bite to eat? I'm freaking hungry.
Akihiko here.
This is Mitsuru. We've successfully completed the operation. The monorail didn't sustain any noticeable damage.
Thank you, Mitsuru. When I heard they'd hijacked a monorail, I feared the worst. Well done. Now I don't have to worry about tomorrow's headlines.
The team did a great job. They're learning quickly.
But what are the shadows up to? Taking over a monorail. This is getting out of hand.
I'll be looking into the matter.
Does this mean it's begun?
Let's not jump to any conclusions. For now, we should study their behavior for patterns or clues. We cannot afford to always wait for them to make the first move.
If I had more power, things wouldn't be so difficult for the others.
Don't be so hard on yourself. You're doing fine. More importantly, do you have anything to drink, Akihiko?
Huh? Why do you look so tired, Akutsuki-san? Wait, don't tell me that bicycle outside is yours.
Boy, am I gonna be sore tomorrow.